Alright, we're doing sidewalks here, and I just got a square nail, big whoop, but in the hole with it is this cool marble. I never found a white one before, and it looks pretty old. We're in a real old part of town, and for it to be right alongside a square nail, I'd say that's a pretty good one. Nice little design to it, but yeah, pretty sweet. Happy for that. We'll keep going, see what else we can get out of the sidewalk. Alright, so I just drove the square nail and marble from right there, and just far away, just found a really old spoon bowl. Really cool. Looks like it's brass. Pretty beat up, but a lot of positive signs here for this sidewalk strip. Nothing but old stuff, so we're gonna keep going. Alright, so I just dug that spoon bowl right over there, and my machine started going crazy over here, like it was just maxing out on something giant, or you know, when you get too close to giant power lines or something like that. But I was able to still eke out a signal even with my machine going all crazy. And look at this crazy looking thing. It looks like a shield. I just popped that thing out. I hope it's military. We are really close to the fort. Man, if that's not something military, I don't know what is. It's got a pin back. Oh, cool. Got some research to do when I get home. Yeah, it's got a pin back. I'm not gonna mess with it anymore here. Not without some proper lighting and tools and whatnot, but that looks like something really cool and old. It's got a little cross on it, but interesting. I'll do some research and let you know at the wrap up what I think that thing is. Awesome, guys. Me and my buddy Tim were over here doing a part of the old bullet fields. We're pulling up a lot of those 4570s, and I just pulled up something that I have not yet found out here. Not yet found ever. This is a bucket lister for me. It's a musket ball, fired musket ball. That is super cool. These are the old training grounds for the soldiers at Fort Vancouver, so that's why we find so many bullets out here. That is super sweet. Awesome. Alright, we'll see what else we can get. Alright guys, I just got a bucket lister. It's an eagle. Well, it's not an eagle. It's a military button, but it's the 13 stars style. These were used during World War II, and always wanted to find one of these. I always find them earlier. I find the eagle ones, but super cool to find one of these. There it is there. It's not in the best shape, but it should clean up a little bit better once I get it home. Awesome. We'll see you in the next hole, guys. Alright guys, I'm back out doing my Street of Dreams, and just found pretty shallow, about 3 inches or so, a little merc dime. Let's see what we can do for a date on it here for you. Looks like 43, and pretty dark coloring on the back. Probably an S-mint mark. Yep, S-mint. Pretty cool though. We'll keep going, see what else we can pull out of this one. And I didn't make it very far from that merc dime. Found a wheat penny, just a 42, and then I just came across this target. And it looks like maybe aluminum junker, but possibly a gold ring. I'm not really too sure. Looks like it would have had some mounts for stones, but I don't know. It's kind of got weight to it, like it's not aluminum. It could be another gold ring. Too bad there's no stones in there, man. That would have had quite a few in it. But I'll get that cleaned up and I'll let you know what I think of it. Alright, this one's kind of an interesting one. It's just a old brass spoon. It's got a really cool pattern on it. It even says something on there, but can't make out what it says. Pretty cool. I'll get it cleaned up and I'll let you know what I think that one says on there. Alright, still out doing Mosquito Dreams, and just found some kind of weird foreign coin. Looks British, some kind. There's British Queen Elizabeth on the front of it. Can't see what the heck is on the back. Some kind of scepter. 10 cents. Fiji. 1980. Oh, that's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever found a Fiji coin. Pretty interesting looking. Huh. Alright, well, let's keep going. Alright guys, I'm back out at my bullet field. This was the spot where I found that World War I horse bridle rosette and that musket ball and a bunch of buttons, and I keep finding those 45-70 slugs. Always hoping that I find a 3-ringer, and I think I just found one. I'll show you this here. It sure looks like a Civil War 3-ringer to me. That's not the 45-70 slugs that I've been pulling up usually. That's a Civil War bullet there. That is so sweet. That's my first one I found out here near Fort Vancouver. The only other one of these that I found in a town east of here in Camas, and super cool to find that. That just made my whole day. It made digging in the snow worth it. But we'll keep on, and if I don't find anything else there in the next half hour or so, I'll probably head out. I'm cold as fuck. But yeah, see you in the next hole. Alright guys, I'm back out at the bullet field, trying to see if I can find me a shield nickel too. Not a nickel, but pretty cool old brass button here. It's like a 4-holer. Pretty interesting. Yeah, I like it. I'll take that. We'll see if I can find anything else better out here though. Alright guys, we came back out to the bullet fields. Buddy Tim's over there checking out the spot where I found that 3-ringer. Trying to find some more good stuff, and I'm up here. I found a sidewalk, so of course I had to do the sidewalk. I've never done it out here. I'm glad I did, because I just found a button. I don't know what's on the front, but the back looks awesome. Nice and old. So I don't know, probably oh, I can see it right now. It's Civil War. And it's just a plain shield, so it's a general service. That's the Civil War eagle button right there. Number 5. That's awesome. Alright, we'll see you in the next hole, guys. Well, that was a deep hole. But, next blade. Whew. Tired. Alright, we'll see you in the next hole. Alright. That's something different there. Some kind of heart thing. Ring up pretty low. But, man, if that doesn't look like silver. It's real heavy, too. See if I can get it out without breaking it. Nope. I have to take this one. Yeah. That is pretty sweet. I like that. Let's see. I got a mark on it here. Right there on the heart. 925. Probably won't be able to see that. That's a nice it's a nice bracelet. Man, that rang up really low for silver. But it's nice and chunky. I'll be sure to test that when I get home, but score. Alright, see you in the next hole, guys. Alright, here's a wrap up, guys. We ended up with $4.30 in clad. We got a ton of bullets. 3 SGWs, some sidewalk bullet finds, and a crap ton of 4570. This is why I call those fields the bullet fields. As most of the finds you get out there are these 4570 bullets. I counted 90 of this hollow base style, and 13 of this base style, and even found a style I've never seen out there before, this flat base with a super white patina. Found 2 of those, and these have an almost white patina to them, but can't confirm whether they're a flat base or hollow base. I got these square nails, really giant one, and these smaller ones, but are completely rust free. I have no idea how that happens. Pretty cool. There's a chunk of a Tootsie toy. We got the decorative spoon. Thought it had wording on it, but it's just the pattern. This one here is older style. It says Brazil silver, which is the same thing as German silver, not really silver. This is my first oil lamp part. That's a bucket lister for me. This is part of a pocket watch. It says Elgin. Lock piece. I think that's maybe a cap off an old pen. Not sure what that one is. Got a couple dog tags. 83 and a 94. Got some keychain finds. Some split and maul. A piece of a split and maul. Some football shoulder pad buckles. Lock. There's a what's it. I thought it was a bell, but I'm not really too sure what it is now. This little iron what's it. Some other junky things. Watch pieces. Chunk of a weed pipe. Some buttons. This ring I thought might have been gold. It's just gold plated. This I thought was going to be a gold ring. I think it's part of a lipstick tube or something, and then that's just a junker aluminum. Let's see, I got a bunch of these pieces of pottery. This was out in the bullet fields, and it's got a British Royal mark on one of the pieces, so that was pretty neat. There's the bracelet, and let me see if I can get this focus here. You see the mark, 925, and that ties my other silver bracelet for being the largest silver item I've found so far metal detecting. 8.8 grams is the tie, exactly. We got the one Merc. It's a 43 San Francisco. Every time I use that magnifying glass, it throws my focus out. Cleaned up alright. I got 5 Wheaties, 237 San Francisco, a 42 San Francisco, and 2 45 San Franciscos. Got some arcade tokens. That one's from New Jersey. Kind of a interesting find. I'll show you the back of that one. It's just got a bunch of arcade stuff on there. It's Aladdin's Castle. There's the Fiji coin. And that is a mangled up Lincoln Memorial cent. The military stuff I found. Actually, this one isn't military. I was hoping it was going to be, but that is a Sunday school attendance pin, and it's really cool. Got a lot of writing on the back, but it's not military, unfortunately. This thing, though, was found probably only 3 or 4 feet from that, and I didn't think much of it because it was at the base of a telephone pole. I was thinking Northwest Municipal Power or something like that. Wasn't until I got it home and cleaned up that I realized that it's actually really cool. The NW is Northwest, but the MP stands for Mounted Police, and that's what they would have called the Royal Canadian Mounties, back in the 1800s. This one dates about the 1880s, I believe. And I went back to see if I could find the back of it, the little clasp, but it wasn't there, unfortunately. Here's the eagle button, cleaned up pretty nice, and was able to get a back mark off it. It says Scoville Manufacturing Company, Waterbury, and the particular style back mark is a RMDC, raised mark in depressed channel, and I was able to date that 1850 to 1860, so could have been a Civil War soldier's jacket button. This button didn't clean up very well. It's an iron button. It's the 13 star style. These were used from World War II up until Vietnam, and these would have been like a jumpsuit button for, say, like a mechanic or a artilleryman or any kind of a position like that. It's got just a little bit of a brass on the back, but the majority of it is tin. And then this button cleaned up alright. I believe that's 1800s underwear button, military. The musket ball, my very first one, cleaned up really nice. I tried to get a measurement on the caliber. It's kind of deformed, the unit's fired. I believe it to be somewhere around a 60 cal, maybe slightly larger. And this would predate the US activity there at the fort. So this would be back when it was just solely a fur trading post owned and operated by the Hudson Bay Fur Trading Company. And this was probably used back in that forest to hunt for food for the fort. This is my second 3-ringer I've ever found. First fired. Pretty nice. And then I found this one there, not too far from that one. And it was really late, so I didn't get it on video. It was pretty dark. I didn't really think much of it. I thought it was kind of a shotgun deer slug at first. But after looking it up, doing a little research, I found that the deformity on the tip is from them ramming that down the barrel with the ramrod, and that's actually taken the shape of the ramrod itself. It's surprising to me that they didn't use a bullet puller to pull that, considering how hard they had to work to get it down the barrel. They really ran the risk of blowing up their gun and injuring themselves by firing this bullet. But that is super cool. Third 3-ringer ever. But those are the finds I've got. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you in the next one, guys.